right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later Review. I'm your host, Joey, and for the first time ever, I didn't watch the movie this week.
I didn't think you were. I was like, there's no way you had time. I was like, there's no way you have time.
That's right.
I was looking at the clock, and I was like, you know what? Ain't no way this guy fucking saw the movie.
Not only that, this is not a movie that you can casually watch because it's in French.
So, I worked a 62-hour week this week. I worked Saturday to Saturday, and I worked my ass off. I was traveling as well, and I was like, I think I'll have time to watch this. Saturday, did nothing but basically sleep and sit on the couch all day. Couldn't watch it. Today, I was like, all right, there's going to be downtime. I'm going to be able to watch it at this wrestling meet. Nobody spoke English in the first 15 minutes, and I said, I can't. I'm fucked. I won't be able to watch this movie. So, unfortunately, this is the first time I will not be reviewing a movie for the channel officially.
What episode is this?
This is episode 200,
Almost 300.
It's almost three. I almost made 300 episodes of the show.
Damn, you had a good run, dude.
I did have a good run. Now I'm washed. It's episode 287.
Yeah.
287. I am making a commitment because I'm home for the next 2 weeks for sure. I'm making a commitment that I will watch it and I will give it a rating, but I will not have an official review of this movie unless I make like some other thing about it.
Yeah, I feel that's my thing too. Like when we go over the next rating things, like most of the movies that I did see that like I don't have ratings on, but we need to get ratings for everyone on all those movies.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go cut pizza for my kids. Feel free to review the movie, and I'll be back to listen in on how you guys feel about it.
For sure. So obviously, like we reviewed this movie. Go ahead.
I mean, when we initially was like, okay.
I thought you were going to say I didn't watch the movie.
No. I was like, so because I asked you, what's Zoe Deutsch up to, man? What's your girl been up to? Because you're a big Zoe Deutsch fan.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, she did some black and white stuff. And I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And then when they started speaking French, I was like, oh, hell no, dude.
You said auteur. Like, you were like, I'm watching auteur shit.
Dude, I was like joking.
Oh. Well, the issue is, so this is Richard Linklater, I think that's the pronounced last name?
Yep, that's a director, yeah. Has
never done a film, like a foreign film. Like, have you seen his, like, we've watched his movies. We know who he is.
Bad News Bears, School of Rock, Boyhood, like...
Yes, makes great films. Yeah,
I loved Hitman.
He recently he must have a Netflix deal. Is what's going on with
Blue
this.
Moon, dude. He has a fucking Oscar-nominated fucking film right now.
But all those films, like I've either heard of or watched, had nothing to do with like foreign language.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense because like Zoe hasn't entered the picture yet. So the first like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I'm like, it's French.
I was like, is this going to cut somewhere? So it's just like English all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, and then what's funny too is because she speaks like bad French because she's like from Iowa.
Yeah. So they added that in. So like people are like, okay, she talks French like shit, but there's a reason for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was crazy because like I was like, it's Linklater, like he does a lot of like comedic stuff. So like this movie, I think it had funny moments to it, but I also thought it was gonna be more comedic. I thought it was gonna go be English like at least after the first 10-15 minutes, and no, it's a French film.
It's a full-on French film, dude.
So the description of it was French New Wave is what they called it, and I was like, what? There's no fucking way. So it's all French the whole time?
Yeah,
97% because there's some English.
Yeah. There's some little parts where Zoe is talking in English with her husband. But it's like super small part.
Yeah.
Part, all French.
And when she talks, she mostly talks in French, but like she'll say certain things in English. But for the most part, this is a French film. Everyone speaks French. And it makes sense based on the story. Like this is a movie about like an actual movie being made.
Yeah. This is essentially a biopic.
Oh wow.
What's it called? Breathless or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, Breathless, yes.
So it's about the director Jean-Luc Godard and his making of the not proclaimed, I guess it's thing is like a fucking hit. Inspired fucking French fucking directors everywhere. Breathless.
Yeah, it was so Breathless and like 3 other movies are like what started the French like shit. Like it ended up being like there was a handful and now there's 60 directors that are from France that now make movies.
Because of this movie, we have the French movie from last year, the one that from the Oscars. What the fuck was it called?
You're talking about Anatomy of a Murder?
I was thinking,
No, you're talking about the French Portuguese film.
Hey, wait, that one banged though.
But it's Brazilian. I'm just joking, folks.
Dude, my biggest pop though in this movie is when they did the Cannes thing. They're at Cannes.
Oh, and they do a
movie
standing
ends.
ovation thing? I'm gonna have to watch this movie.
The initial one?
Yeah, because he doesn't get up at first, and then because he's kind of just like, yeah, good film, and then everyone gets up, turns around, they're clapping, and then they put the kid up on the his head, the young actor, and they're like, oh god, fantastic. And what's even funnier, this movie also, like at Cannes itself, got a 9-minute standing ovation.
Dude, you looked it up afterwards?
After they made fun of the standing ovations, that's hot. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I just think
it starts off because it's like it's pretty cool. Like, okay, let me be frank here. At first, I did not like this movie at all.
It starts super boring. I was like, damn, this is a slog.
I was like,
hi Frank, I'm dad.
Hyman's fucking making me do this shit. Fuck Hyman.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
eventually they do get me.
I was kind of interested though in like the aspect ratio being different, it being black and white in the opening, of course. I did see the first like 5 minutes of it. Like it being fully in French in the first 5 minutes, I was like, this motherfucker is making a choice here. This is he's making some artois shit.
Yeah, the whole movie shot in film, in black and white, in French, and an aspect ratio.
In the letterbox damn, that motherfucker said, I'm either winning an Oscar or I'm not getting shit for this movie.
I'm getting booed.
It's so 100% as I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, this film is built for an Oscar. This film is not for regular movie goers or whatever. Even though regular moviegoers have rated this movie very high, I thought this movie, I was like, there's no way regular people like this movie. Like,
I mean, yeah, from Rotten Tomatoes, it has 92% from critics and 82% from the audience.
Dude, that's really good. It's only 100 ratings though from the audience.
Yeah. And then the Artois Boys on Letterboxd, 3.7 with 81,000 ratings.
Yeah, and I know it got some acclaim. Like I know Zoe Deutsch when she was getting awards, and then it was around this because she did threesomes at the same time she did this movie, and I was just like, "There's no why she had all these award shows. There's no way threesome is getting any pub, even though I love it." And it was because this movie, like, cause she won a ton of awards for it. And
but you say a ton, but she only won 3. Jaime, come on.
Hey, that's how many awards have you won, Eric?
Yeah.
And how many?
She won Breakthrough Performance at the Savannah Film Festival.
Breakthrough.
And then at the Lumiere Awards, they won Best Director and Best Male Revelation.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
But like, that's my thing sometimes with some of these movies where it's like, if this movie had been nominated for Best Picture and we sat through it, I'd be like, yeah, it feels like a Best Picture movie.
Type of movie.
I would take this out for something I think is more just enjoyable, like in more popcorn.
If it didn't have just like such a slow start, I'd be all for it. But then once Old Boy was like starting to direct his movie,
correct,
I was like, okay, I'm fucking fully into this now.
When they start actually making the film and his process being so different than what people say is so traditional. Wild.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, he like shows up. His like a cinematographer. He's like, all right, you ready on the camera? And then they shoot the take, and the cinematographer's like, yeah, do you want to do it again? Dude's like, nah, we're done for the day. That was good. Do you guys tomorrow? And then it got to the point where the producer was like, bro, you cannot be fucking doing this to my fucking movie.
There's literally, they hire a stuntman to do a stunt. He does a stunt twice, and he's like, I'm not really filming it. We'll do it like off screen, and we'll just film the guy. So the stuntman's just laying there for the scene. Yeah. So they hired him to do a stunt. They don't use the stunt. So of course you got the production team, which is cool too, because you've seen the battle between the production and the director. And then also too, he didn't write scripts. Like, it was almost improv.
He would show up today and be like, all right, what scenes am I thinking of filming?
And then
I guess let's do this one.
and then at one point in time, he was like, I don't have anything else in my head right now, so we're done. And
Done for the day.
they didn't do anything. And then Zoe Deutsch's character sometimes would show up and he'd be like, yeah, I don't need you for today.
Damn. And she's like the lead character or whatever in the movie, or one of the leads?
Yeah. So they literally had to like buy her contract out from someone else. Like, so they put a lot of money into her.
Yeah.
So they paid her $1,500 or $15,000. I can't remember.
1,000, dude.
Yeah. And 50% of the box office to the people that had her contract.
Yeah, to Columbia Pictures.
To get her.
Damn.
And you're using her sparingly. And then another thing he did, which I think what probably makes this movie so fascinating, they would film something one day, come back the next day, and like, oh, one scene there was a cup in the thing, and they're like, oh, that wasn't the last scene. He's like, I don't care. Let's keep it real. That cup is.
Guys.
She wore a different shirt one time, and they're like, oh, it doesn't line up. He says, I don't care. She changed her clothes.
He said, life doesn't fucking line up, fella. Let's shoot this
shit,
movie.
That's a bar. I love that though. Life doesn't line up.
So, and he goes on to be like a acclaimed director, shoot like 60 movies, stuff
this
like
dude
that.
fucks apparently, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I want to see his movie now, like this movie that he filmed.
I'm so curious the way it is too, because prior to this, he only shot a short film, and I think shooting a short film normally, I think you can do his style, but to bring that to a whole feature film is crazy.
Because the editing room had to be fucking hell, dude.
Yeah. And they're doing film, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they're cutting shit, dude.
This shit costs money, bro.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it was cool though, like seeing like, cause like, so the reason I started liking the movie is because it was like, oh, this is like showing like a behind the scenes, you know, look at how a movie is made, and I was like, oh, this is like fascinating, like,
and I like the main dude as the director. I ended up like loving him.
Yeah,
I was like, he's a dickhead. He's French, but. Damn, he's good. He knows what he wants.
And that's the thing too, though, because like, so the producers at one point in time are like, "Hey, you guys are not respecting like this relationship. Like, we need to have a schedule or whatever." And then the guy reads it, so they all look at the director, and he goes, "That has nothing to do with us." Like, that's what they want. I don't care. So yeah, they're literally trying to pull funding, and he's just like. No, like,
and the thing is, like, he's like a part of a central core group of friends, like 5 of them. They're all filmmakers, and one of them like obviously got the standing O. And he's always wanted to make a movie before 25, and they're just like, dude, just fucking do it already.
Just do it, yeah. Because they also, I think they were critics, like their group, so they were film critics.
Oh.
And does he steal money from them in the beginning? Is that what's going on in that scene? Because they're like, just go to Cannes, just go. And then he like barely opens the drawer, and then he doesn't close it all the way. So,
they also kind of greenlit it because they're like, dude, just take the $100. Come on, man.
Yeah. Is that how you go to like? I mean, I'm sure it's changed now, but like, I guess because he's a critic, that's why I was like, how do you just show up to Cannes? But he's a critic, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And he's proclaimed for his like vague, like super vague reviews, like and shit like that. And the producer was like, "Bro, when you make this movie, don't make it some vague artsy fartsy bullshit. Make it a linear story so that the audiences fucking buy money or like buy tickets to the movie. Don't be doing your artsy fartsy shit." He ended up doing his artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah, it seems like they were some of the first people to do just certain like filming techniques too, which is interesting. Where they do the little cart, where like because they don't want the people in the streets to realize they're filming, so they literally had a cameraman get in some little cart and cover it up, and he films and they're like pushing it to get certain scenes. And what language is this movie in? Because they say they dub over everything. So is it in English?
No, it's in French. But the thing is, the camera that they were using didn't allow for like a sync type of deal. So they have to dub over the footage because the camera's loud as shit.
Okay. Because when I use the word dub, it confused me.
Yeah, they dubbed them. That's how they made movies back in the day, right?
Okay. I wasn't familiar. I mean, I believe it. It makes sense. I was like, oh, is this like a silent film? Like, because I don't know
that's
when.
Why Zoe was pissed because she's probably on Hollywood Productions where they have that system. where they actually say their lines in the like when they're making the movie. But this one, they were saying like bullshit lines. They were like literally talking during like the fucking filming of the scene.
And she also got pissed too because he's talking the whole time. Because normally a director's not talking the whole time because you're gonna come over. But so since the sound doesn't matter, everything was like him talking and telling, "Oh, do this, do this, do this." So they almost probably felt micromanaged.
Yeah.
Like, let me do my shit. But yeah,
he was feeding them lines. He was like, "I do this now. I say this."
Well, it sounds like it was a fucking like soap opera production type of thing where he's like, I'm writing it on the day.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just get in there and I'm gonna feed you the line and you mouth it and then we'll dub it later. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it's just crazy because it went on to be literally like a film that inspired so many filmmakers. So like clearly the film he made, there's something special about it. I would like to see it just because it's interesting, especially the way it ends and how they like do certain things. I mean, from our perspective, it might be.
I was
might
gonna
be
say,
like, yeah.
for us, it probably will be dog shit though. It's gonna for sure look and sound like shit.
Yeah,
wait,
you have
hold
to.
the fucking.
You have to go into it as like I'm looking at this from a like film review, film knowledge like perspective.
From a historical perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, like a teaching.
Check out this fucking image, Jaime.
Okay, I guess I'm not here.
I don't know if I'm getting tarred right now or not.
You are getting tarred. You are.
I'm getting tarred, right? Because that's totally Zoe Deutsch, right?
It is.
No, it could be them. I mean, the actual poster
This is from the Rotten Tomatoes of the 1961. So like his movie.
No, I think it is because the actual like breathless photo, like I mean, it kind of looks like her. So I wouldn't doubt it.
And that's I think we're getting tarred right here.
But we could be. I mean, there's too much AI nowadays as well. But like, look at the way she looks in the post. I just posted the actual poster for the Breathless
movie. Yeah, I see.
Bro, if you scroll down and you see Jean Seberg in the fucking cast and crew, she don't look that much like Zoe Deutsch, man.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, we could be getting, dude. We get tarred all the time, dude.
We really do, though.
We love the
On
tar.
Tomatoes, they updated this fucking photo to the Zoe Deutsch one
on purpose, bro.
But the thing is, like, at least I'm like, oh, okay, they look close though. Like, even though that's not how she looks, but it comes over well.
She had that little fucking pixie cut, dude. She was rocking that shit.
I hate the pixie cut, dude.
I think she looks good with the pixie cut, bro. What are you talking about?
Really? You make yourself grab onto it, dude.
Yeah.
How much do you need? I mean,
yeah, more, dude. I love her, dude. She's legitimately like, it's probably like random, but like she is. I mean, you guys know this though, but she's my favorite actress, and I thought she was fantastic in this movie. Like the movie to me got better not only because it started getting into film, but once she showed up, I was like, baby, we cooking now.
Dude, I was waiting for her to show up. Like I was like, dude, did Jaime lie to us? Is she in one fucking scene of this whole movie?
I thought I got Zendaya baited again, dude. I was like, not again. And she's in for about like an hour or so. Like she's in for a long time because she's not in like the last few minutes of the movie and then the first like 20. But I think she's probably in there like an hour 10.
She's the majority of the movie, yeah.
Yeah. And I like how they do like what happened afterwards. Like I love when movies tell you like the stuff between the true characters or whatever.
He went on to blah blah blah.
Yeah. Dude, so
she's fucking crazy though.
She died at 40. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently,
smoking, dude. I'll tell that fucking the Frenchmen. They love their cigarettes.
Well, no, apparently she took her own life. Is the thing? Is what happened? Yeah, the real actress. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad because everyone else went on to be like have great careers, but that makes sense though. If you're part of like a Citizen Kane type thing, yeah, everyone's gonna slap on your knob for the rest of your career. And she left her man.
So this was them, Joey?
I guess so, dude.
That's Zoe Deutsch, dude. Don't fucking lie.
That's what I'm saying.
That's good casting because the dude even looked closer to the actor to me than she did.
Yeah.
Man. This is. It says this video was uploaded 5 years ago.
That's why I'm a little, you know.
Oh no, it's like from a UK thing too. It's not even like. No, man, they just good casting.
Fantastic casting. Both of them are fucking like 1-to-1, man.
And the guy actor, so in real life, that was his first film, and then he went on to become a film star. He was like, I'll probably never get cast in anything else again. He does this and then goes on to have a career.
Both of their agents were like, bro, if you do your friend's movie, your fucking careers are shot after
They're
this.
over. It's over.
Don't fucking do it.
It's just so interesting too, like that concept, because like her manager or husband, whatever their relationship was, I don't know if he was her manager or not. I know he was the husband.
Probably both, yeah.
But he was like, because you never know if you're gonna work with these people again, like, and that's why in Hollywood, I'm sure people take a lot of shitty movies, because you're like, oh, what if I work with this producer or this company or this director, so I'm gonna do this,
and then down the line, you know, Christopher Nolan's like, hey, I remember that dude.
Yeah, what if at one point they get their head out of their fucking ass and make something good? I'm trying to be on that good shit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, dude, by the end of it, I was like, holy shit, this is cinema.
Yeah, like
Damn.
This it's an Oscar like worthy type film. Like when you watch it, you're like, this is an Oscar film.
So we're
I
saying
wonder
this
what
is
happened.
like this big snub then is what you're saying.
I haven't seen all the other movies yet to say that or not, but I'm curious because there's at least 3 movies I haven't seen yet where I'm like, based on what I know about it, I don't think it would be better than this. But also, too, based on what I read on this, I was like, it's probably just going to be okay. And I liked it way more than I expected. So until I see it, it's hard to tell. Afterwards, I will 100% be able to be like, no, this movie got
Or
snubbed.
maybe Richard Linklater's like, you know what? The real Jean-Luc Picard, he would be like, hey, man, I'm not gonna do this shit, you know. I'm doing it for the artoir of it.
That artoir shit.
When he screens it with his friends is a funny little bit too, because they just tell him it's shit, like he's bad. Like,
well, it's because they're superstitious. Like, if you're like, oh, dude, this shit's gonna
you don't want to hype
fucking
him
bang.
up. Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, this is the worst fucking movie in history, man.
So he was
you'll
like,
never
damn.
work again.
He's like, damn, my boys are inadvertently snobbing all over my nobbing. That's awesome.
And even the producer at the end was like, dude, this is fucking dog shit.
But they have a little bit of relation too. I think is interesting. So after the film is like about to be done, he's like, hey, you know, we're friends, like, you know, because they fight at one point in the movie, like actually like tussle.
Oh, they like fist fight? That's crazy.
Like
they roll
knock
around
each other on the ground. Correct.
Damn.
Because they do have a relationship, and I'm like, yeah, that's why it's tough. Like if you're a producer giving hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, if Joy was a producer and I was just like, Joy, give me $150,000, man, and then I was just bullshitting fucking.
And you're like, and you ask him for the script, and he's like, we don't have a script.
Script? Yuck. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny too because like he's like talking. There's one scene where they're talking or whatever, and he's like saying like, "Oh, like why he films like this or whatever." And then like Zoe Deutsch is just like, "Because your inability to write a script," and he's just like, "Oh, you got me."
Damn. That's hard.
He will just jot down notes. Like that was the whole process, which
very interesting, dude. I mean, you know, they say Jay-Z when he when he writes a song, he doesn't write anything down.
No,
the first time in the booth.
That's Lil Wayne, dude. What are you talking about? That's Lil Wayne. He doesn't write
Jay-Z
anything.
never writes anything down, man.
So Lil Wayne, what he did was Lil Wayne used to write everything down, and then they told him like, "Hey, it's messing with your flow, this, that, and the other." So there's a thing where he literally raps out everything he's ever written down and tears it out, and then after that moment, he never wrote anything down again.
I think you might be mixing them up. I'm gonna look up the Jay-Z thing.
I think Jay-Z also doesn't write stuff down.
Well, a ton of people don't write anything down. They freestyle. That's why they call it freestyle.
I mean, there's Jean-Luc Picard, man. He don't write shit down either.
But Taika Waititi, they said like when they did Ragnarok, it was like legitimately like 80% improv. Like, so some directors literally.
But I feel like it's different when it's comedy. This dude is making a drama.
Yeah.
No, for sure. You can do this with comedy because it's like it's almost like you're doing a skit.
Yeah.
Doing a drama is crazy.
Yes.
Because a bad joke can lead to just another joke. A bad dramatic scene it's just bad.
It just kills your movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd only film shit once.
Yeah.
Like when they were at the cutting floor, dude, that must have been fucking hell for those ladies.
What do you mean?
Can't mess up.
There's no cutting room at that point. You fucking stitch all the shit together and then you're done.
No,
he filmed the shit
thing
once.
is though, Joey, he wanted them to cut up every single scene.
He wanted jump cuts.
He wanted to give movement to every single scene.
How? So he was zooming. He was a zoomer before a zoomer, man. He said
This dude
13
is
cuts.
different.
I
He
don't
said
know, man.
he said 13 cuts. Called that shit Bohemian Rhapsody in this bitch. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, 33 bars and counting.
They were like, so we're gonna just X this scene, right? And he's like, no, we're not. And they're like, so, well, what about this other scene? No.
No.
What
No.
about this other scene? No, dude. What the fuck do I gotta tell you? No.
How many times can I tell you no?
Everything that he did, he said there was a purpose to it, so it's in.
I mean, if he wasn't just like high on like fucking some horse tranquilizer or something
Dude,
the
but
whole
he
time.
was, though.
Oh, was he also high on horse tranquilizers?
Oh, no, but
He was on
doesn't have
something.
credentials. He doesn't have. He's only done a little short piece of shit film. Dude.
Yeah, but like if you got it in your brain and you know that it's been translated to the film, you can cut it together. Is it gonna be hard? Maybe, but like it's all about having the vision and then getting the vision on the film, and then after that, it's easy. You filmed it, you know.
So one thing he said that I thought was super interesting too is the way he directed. Like he didn't have a script or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, well, do you at least have some lines for tomorrow?" He said, "No, because when you go over the lines, you're gonna do them in a way that you think is best, not in the way that I think is best."
Oh, see, my man
He's
had
truly a director, man.
he had a vision, bro. He said, "And my vision is what's gonna happen on this film, not nobody else's."
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't think anyone's ever directed a movie like this.
No,
Like,
I mean, some say that Kubrick's films were hellish, because my man was like, "No, I have a vision, and we're gonna get that vision regardless of how many takes we gotta do." It was the opposite though. This motherfucker had one take, and Kubrick was like, "We're actually gonna do this take 577 times, and you'll be okay." He drove old girl.
which one's better?
I don't know. I've never seen Breathless.
well, the thing too,
No,
though,
I mean, like, if you were like, you show up to a gig and they're like,
as a gig, I'm not trying to film for 13 hours.
Yeah, one take, bro. I go in there, I smoke the cigarette, I eat the apple, and I fucking go home for the day. Run that every day of the week, baby.
Well, the way I've heard modern actors talk about, like, oh, filming days are like 10 to 15 hours. They were doing 2-hour film days.
That's crazy. But like
the actual filming part was probably like 10 minutes.
see, and modern actors are on set for 10 hours, but they film for an hour a day because there's other shit happening or whatever, you know?
He would say, go home. We're good.
Shit. But do you still get paid? He still give me that money? Shit. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll go home right now.
I think that's better. I would rather have that situation. Like, I just think sometimes as an actor, you're too, like, worried about how it's going to come across, and you feel if you're not working at it all day, you're not getting the best product.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't need to do things over and over again. Sometimes the first take is the best take.
Yeah.
Because he knew the acting ability of like Zoe Deutsch's character. Like he knew that she was good, and he was like, "I don't want you to overthink it, dude. Like just show up, do your thing."
I mean, look at the way we film these videos that we put up 3 times a week. You know, we film it once and that's it. We're not trying to film again. I don't give a fuck if somebody fucked a joke up. Run that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes it leads to a better joke.
Yeah. All right, boys. Anything
I mean, it
else you
sounds
guys
like
got?
we overall liked it though. Like,
I
it
mean,
started
you
off
guys
kinda
are
slow.
You guys are gushing over this movie, dude. Gushing.
I want you to do your rating first time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to fucking.
I mean, I'm always gonna be biased, obviously, because like it has my favorite actress. But I also too I like handpicked movies. I don't. She has other movies that are like legitimately shitty. I literally handpicked the best movies for you guys to watch.
Damn it! I
like,
still
this is
didn't
one of
watch
her-
it.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. It's one of her better performances. I think like 80% of this movie I think is fantastic. But I think there's about 20% of this movie that is slow, it's sluggish. I don't mind reading subtitles. I don't mind like, you know, that or whatever. For a lot of people that is a problem, but I'm not going to let that affect my score. But overall, throughout the whole movie, especially as it got going, and then just the way they talked about film, it being in black and white, like they literally were just like, we are going to make a film. We're not just trying to make a movie. And I think it just comes across the film as you're watching it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
So I, like Jaime, also like the movie. I initially was like, what did Jaime get us into? This fucking French slap. I only watch Korean foreign films, okay? I'm not watching no French fucking film. But once they got into the the movie process, I was like, you know what? This is a really good fucking movie, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. So because of that, I'm also gonna give it a 9.
Ooh, wow. I can't wait to watch this movie and give it a 5.
6.
Fucking hate it.
It's crazy.
I just film slap.
All right, everybody. That means that Nouvelle Vague gets a sooner or later letterbox score of 4.5 out of 5.
Damn.
That means I'm going to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/soonerlatertv and youtube.com/soonerlatertv for our review of Nouvelle Vague. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media. Go ahead and hype the video. Go like all of our shorts. Do all that shit. You know, get us in the algo. Until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Damn, bro, I really missed the banger, huh?